Hello and welcome back. Number 2 of our videos shot in wonderful Marlow. We are at the ship.
We are at the ship. We're in the pub garden of the ship, and it's Mike. No, it isn't. I've just been looking at Mike. Let's start that again.
Hello and welcome back. Number 2 of our videos shot on the ship, in the ship. In the ship garden.
At the ship in Marlow. It's great to be here with Max this afternoon. We were talking this morning as we drove along about the fact that video can be very much like music.
Yes, I recently had this thought, may have something to do with my daughter having got her grades in composition and all that, that creating a video is like composing. You have so many different elements. You have the visual elements, you have the content, you have the soundtrack, you have the movement, and you have to bring it all together to tell a comprehensive story which integrates all of it. It's not enough just to have a neutral soundtrack behind it, or to speak very slowly with a boring voice, or to get the energy up. It's a totally different ballgame. So all this for me plays a role in it, and it is really like composing something multidimensional.
It is, and what's exciting is that it's always got to be done with the person who you're wanting to view it in mind. Which puts in another element as well, because these days, how much video is being watched without sound?
Yes, absolutely. Specifically when we talk about business video. Now, business video is a different ball game, but it shares all these other components with video. You need to tell a story. You need to address your audience. A writer writes not for himself, he writes for an audience. A filmmaker doesn't make a film for herself, she makes it for her audience. If they don't want to watch it, she might as well not make movies.
Now there's a very interesting thought. I hear you. Interestingly, I think sometimes people do make videos for themselves, and sometimes that's okay too. But yes, I think it is an interesting one. I think particularly with business videos, and when people are wanting to work out what their return on that investment is going to be, then completely it is all about who is going to watch this and what are they going to do, what action are they going to take as a result of watching your video.
Absolutely. And the target audience, as we call it, is very important. You have to talk to the audience. I've already explained why I'm wearing the sunglasses, but I'm still looking at the camera. Mm-hmm. I'm not looking at somebody else over there. As the sort of corporate style video, it doesn't do anything for us. So not for us as a viewer, and not for us as the person in the business in the video who wants to engage and entertain and inform and educate the audience.
That's true. So how do you go about putting that composition together?
It starts for me with the content, with the idea. I want to do something. And the question is why and what. And then once I have the content, I have to give it a structure, a story structure, which for business is slightly different compared to a blockbuster. Avenger movie, Star Wars movie, whatever. That's one thing. Or a short film, documentary. They have all their own structures. Business have their own structure. And typically, at the end of the business video, you have a call to action. Most people forget it. It is important. Then, once you have that, you have to create visuals that suit it and that serve the purpose. Nowadays, what we find is a lot of talking head videos. Hello, I am, and I do, and this is what you need to do, and please press the button and get in touch and give me a ring, whatever. I find this totally and utterly boring. And I'm guilty, having made more than 24 of these videos to show what they look like, but that's a few years ago, and we are moving on from that. Mm-hmm. Shall we leave it at that?
I think what I'd really like to know, we make these videos, but actually, as we've already said, we make them for people to watch.
Yeah.
And the reality for me, and I know that it's the same for you, Max, is that I love hearing back from people who've watched them. I love hearing what people think and how they are composing videos for them and for their business. So if you're creating videos for your business, why don't you either drop us a line or send us a video. Tell us a little bit more about how you're using video for your business, and any questions or suggestions that you like that perhaps we can provide you with some support and guidance as you go forward in making your videos for your business.
That would be absolutely fantastic. That's a great idea. We'd love to hear from you about what you think about what we said and how to move it forward, and above all, how to move on from these really boring, standard business videos which don't engage anybody anymore. That's my thought. All right, and in the next video, we're going to talk about something which is right at the core of this question, but we're not going to tell you what it is. Come and watch us in the next video.
Perfect.
All right, see you in the next video. Bye-bye.